Hey, what's going on? I'm only speaking low because my son is trying to sleep right now. It's to some people, it's a sensitive topic to talk about, but I know a lot of people, they allow their emotions to take over them, and they allow their anger and their stress and frustration to get the best of them when they're trying to speak. So I'm going to try to be as sensible and as logical about this topic, which is the influx of immigrants that we have, migrants, whatever you want to call them, in New York City, and the effect that it's going to have on the residents here, the citizens, the residents of New York City. And as of today's news, they were talking about how they wanted to do overtime cuts, overtime budgeting pay cuts on the NYPD, the FDNY, the Postal Service, the meter maids, all these civil service jobs that are put in place here to patrol the city streets, to fight against crime, which has been increased since last year spring. We've taken in 100,000 plus migrants since spring of 2022, and crime has just been increasing everywhere. And then you have all this other things touching on people's actual day-to-day life, where there have been people that are immigrants and they've done things the right way. There's the right way to do things, and then there's the wrong way. A lot of people, when it comes to the political speaking, it's always ending in an argument. But when you try to break shit down, you have to speak logically and what makes sense and what benefits us as a whole, as a unit. Because I just think, my own personal opinion here is, I think it's really messed up that you're taking people in the state where we haven't even solved our own issues yet, and you're saying, well, this is a safety city, this is a sanctuary state. Okay, we get that, but dude, you have to learn when to cut it down, man. Because if we can't even take care of ourselves, take care of our own people, of our own residents, can't even protect our own people, can't feed our own people, can't educate our own children, we can't even house our own veterans that fought for our rights, fought for our country. I mean, these people went to war, they lost limbs, they lost their mind, their sanity, their sense of stability, because they no longer have a stable home to go to. You're allowing people that fought for your rights to live free, to live on the street without any kind of help, and yet you're throwing all of our money and some at people that I wouldn't say have no right to be here, because everyone deserves a chance, absolutely. But that's why I said before, there's a right thing to do things and there's a wrong way. There's been people here that I personally know that's waited for their citizenship for 20 years, and they worked their asses off. They got an education, they paid their taxes, they got their immunization shots, they lived as a law-abiding citizen, and it took them 20 years to get it. Now you're having people coming in saying, oh, here's $800 a week, $800 a month, here's a free phone, here's this, here's that. Oh, by the way, send your children to our school with our children, with no proof of immunizations, no proof of nothing. And yet our kids that have been going to school year after year have to show proof of vaccinations. Sorry. It doesn't make any sense. And I'm stumbling over my words because right now I am one of those people that am upset about it. But again, I'm trying to speak of it from a logical standpoint and trying to make sense of everything as possible. And it is upsetting to a lot of people because, like, you need to, everyone's saying, what are we going to do to solve this problem? What are you going to do to solve this problem? It's easy. It's very easy. Stop allowing them to come in. Just stop. You reach this number where you are literally going to be the end of the downfall of New York City. Because now you're trying to talk, because not you're trying, you are cutting people's source of income to house these other people and saying, oh, well, they have a rough life. People here at home in New York City have a rough life. due to the matter that no matter how hard we work, it used to be where a family with a husband, wife, and kids, where the husband can go to work and the wife can stay home and the husband takes care of the bills. Now, both parents have to have jobs, have to have income, they have to pay for child care, and they're still struggling to get by on all their bills. And now you're cutting overtime, which is probably what they're living off of as to be comfortable. And it's just the cost of living is increasing and increasing and increasing and increasing. Everything is increasing. Rent is increasing. Gas is increasing. Electric's increasing. Cost of food is increasing. But the only thing that's not increasing is our wages. That's not increasing at all. You're not allowing us to live the way we should be living in New York City, but yet you want to house these people that don't belong here right now by doing things the right way, by becoming a citizen, by filing paperwork, and then coming over. You're not doing that. You're doing everything wrong. You're doing it wrong. Just stop. Cut them off at the border. Listen, we can't take no more people. We're sorry, we reached our maximum. And yet all these people are talking about how, well, we have to do this, we have to do that. Then house them in your own home. You got all these people in places of and positions of power, the mayor, the vice president, all these people, they have mansions and they have multiple homes. Multiple homes. Is it talking about how you want to make a difference? Put these people in your spare homes that you're not using. Put them in your vacation home. House 10 of them in your vacation home. And put them on your personal payroll. You say you want to make a difference, then make the fucking difference. Don't talk about it, be about it. You're all full of shit. You're all full of shit. And you're hurting everyone here that works their asses off for their state, for their country. And you're shitting on their face because you're allowing these people to come on in and you're destroying our way of life, our way of living, man. It's affecting everyone. It's affecting our children in schools. It's affecting our communities. It's affecting our job force, because I'm in the field of construction, and I know for a fact that these people are going to get hired and get paid for almost shit. Like, yes, I work for a union, absolutely. But even the unions are taking, like pay cuts, because now in order to stop non-union work, we have to do something called an open shop, where we have A carpenters, B carpenters, and shit like that. A rate, B rate, which is B rate is non-union guys to bring them onto the union, and now you guys are hiring them more than us. Same thing with plumbers, same thing with the electricians. Everybody's getting, shitted on. Like, yo, dude, like, enough is enough, man. This used to be called the land of opportunity. There is no more opportunity if you're stripping it from us. I'm not saying I'm entitled. I'm entitled to nothing. Everyone is only entitled to what they work for, what they earned. That's what you're entitled to. If you bust your ass 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, if you wake up every single morning and work hard for what you have, then you're entitled to what you earned, what you worked for. You're not entitled to anything else. So the sense of entitlement, please knock it off to the side. I'm a U.S. citizen. Yeah? Okay. I'm getting sick and tired of hearing people say, I'm a U.S. citizen. I deserve this. No. What you deserve is what you earned and what you fought for and what you worked for. That's what you earn. That's what you deserve. Sense of entitlement? Bullshit. Bullshit. We have to cut down the migrant problem. If you want New York City to strive and be as... I'm sorry, I'm just really upset. Like, it's frustrating because I'm trying to just speak, not allow my emotions to get the better of me, and not let my rage take me to a different place where I just rant on and shit. But you have to cut it off, man. Like, how, at what number? 10,000 people, 10,000 migrants, 20,000 migrants, 30,000 migrants, 50, 100. At what number can you say, okay, we can't have no more? Because it seems to me like they're going to allow everyone that says, we seek asylum because we fear for our lives. I live in New York City. I fear for my life every single day I ride the train to work. Every single day, you have to be alert everywhere you go. And yet this is supposed to be a gun-free state, gun-free zone. Why is there so much crime? Why is there so much gun violence? This is a gun-free zone. Crime's going up. So the smart thing to do, as a Democrat, well, let's see, crime is going up. Let's take in more migrants. Let's cut the budget of the NYPD that can patrol and, you know, police the crime. That makes sense. How the fuck does that make sense? These are just my thoughts, and what I'm trying to bring to people's attention. Like, listen, you have to do things right, man. New York City will be no more. And it's really messed up. Because there's thousands of people, tens of thousands of people in New York City that work their asses off to get what they have and to get where they are now. And you're shitting on them for saying, now we're gonna cut your pay. Police officers risk their lives out there. Do I like cops? Me personally, I don't have good experience with cops in the past because they always treated me like shit. And I've been nothing but a law-abiding citizen. And I've never had a good encounter with a police officer. But they still, they honestly do have their life on the line all day, every day. Firemen, FDNY, they have their lives at risk all day, every day. Not a normal person's gonna go run into a fire. These guys do it to save people's lives. But fuck them. Cut their pay. Just like cops, they're in a gunfight, but they're gonna take bullets. Fuck them, cut their pay. Make it make sense. These are just my thoughts for now. And if some people feel otherwise, like, oh, with the migrants, they have no, it's not their fault. Sure it is. They could have done things the right way. They could have done their process, their paperwork, and do things the right way, the way everyone else here that's been here for generations before do the same thing. Come in the right way. Because now, why is it our problem that we have to house all these people, take care of them financially, when we haven't even taken care of ourselves? Like, make it make fucking sense. And I'm sorry if I've ranted and I didn't really touch on topic, because I'm gonna make another video where I have everything in line, where I touch on every single topic, where I have all the logistics, all the numbers, everything. I can tell you what we should do, what we can do, what we should have done. First thing, get these fucking Democrats out the fucking office. Look at what's happened with Democrats, man. We are fucked. That's all I'm gonna say for now, because I'm in this state of mind right now. I'm just upset. So that's it. Just want to touch on that for now.